Alright, we are stalking Javelina right now. Guide Gary spotted a nice group of Javelina up here on this hillside. They're just kind of feeding, moving, kind of working into this cut. So we're gonna try to keep an eye on them, see where they go, and try to make a move on them and see if we can get it done. Really good boars in there, and we're making a play on them right now. Gary's in the lead, and he's got a good game plan. So we're gonna try to find him back. Hopefully get close enough to put a bullet in one of them. We're on a Javelina ham hunt right now. Handgun archery muzzleloader. Gary's got a Thompson Contender that we're gonna go look at and chat about a little later, but I hope this works out. Alright, so this group of pigs was working around this hillside, so we're gonna come up and get a different angle on them and try to find them back and make a game plan from there. But it's a big group of pigs, so we should be able to find them back pretty easy. That's what the hope is. So we're about 225 yards from the pigs. They're working on this far side here. We're gonna try to get in front of them, get a little bit closer, and try to get a shot. So they're just kind of working around. It's some thick stuff, so they're in and out of it a few. So we're just gonna kind of keep easing up this hillside through this brush here. Try to get a shot. There, just focus on it. See him left of the cactus, walking. There's going to be a line of them. Left of the 3 balls. 5 yards. He's walking in the rocks.
Higher, lower, same elevation.
Some more in here. I just don't know where at the moment. We found him again. We're at 220 yards out. We're just trying to get a vantage point to keep moving, so we're just working around. They're right along that rock slide. Yeah, up the mountain. They're all going right there, dude. They're all going right above that purple cactus, dude. They're gonna come out and get your gun in the grass. They're way up there. Yeah. We're only 250, dude. Go to the rock pile. Go.
3 balls. You see the cactus? They're not spooked. They're just walking out, and they're still coming, dude. Go rock pile. Top of rock pile. Single saguaro right here. Go that way. Why are you looking way right? Looking way right.
They're to the left of the cactus. They're only 250, dude. Out in the open in the sun. There's a line of them. There's a line of them up there. They're all in the sun. Yes. Okay. You can shoot any of those. Okay, shoot it again. Just missed over his head, but.
Reload, reload. Same spot, same spot. See the 3 balls? Do you or no?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Okay, 3 balls. Okay, that's different 3 balls.
Yep, yep. And they're all right up in there, just walking up that rock. See him? Go back to that. I don't see. They definitely ran after that one. See him? Are you aiming at the ones to the left of the? All right. Well, the Javelina just kept moving. They didn't offer a very good shot. We got close, got real close, and they just kept moving through thick brush. So we just decided to stop shooting and kind of let this group go. They kind of went a little bit out of range, and you know, that's just how it goes. That's just Javelina hunting. It's really, really rough terrain that we're walking right now, really loud rocks, and the wind was doing kind of crazy stuff. So we just tried to make it happen. It was about 200. What was it? What do you think? What was it at the top there where you're shooting 220, 240, something like that?
Yeah. 250.
Yeah, so we were shooting at 250. After that, it's just kind of, you know, you got to have a good rest and an animal that stays still, and you know, we do what we could. So we're gonna keep rolling, keep our heads up, and keep trying for another one. Hopefully we can glass another group up today. Okay, day 2. We're out stalking Javelina again. We saw some crossing in the flats, and we're just kind of tracking them and trying to get on them. They're moving though. It's tricky when they're moving like this. But we're just tracking them and trying to get up on them. So I want to be very, very clear. We are not hunting a high fence ranch. We are not hunting corn-fed Javelina that intermingle with Gems buck, Aldad, wild hogs, and eastern whitetail. AKA, we're not in Texas. We're hunting these things spot stock, and it's not easy. It's not an easy task to do this, and especially if you're using a handgun. Guide Guy Gary is one of the best shots that I know. And we are cranking it out. We've had a couple running shots with the handgun, which is not ideal. That was yesterday. today, if we get on these javelina again, we'll see what we can make happen. Let's move. If that's not one right there. But there. See, right in front, right. You see? See him? See him? No. Walk through the trees. Yeah. See him? No. See him? No. Walk through the trees. Yeah. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out to the left. Just stay right there. Walk through the trees. Yeah. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out to the left. Just stay right there. Another one coming. Another one coming. Well, we got back on them, and they were moving again. We had some quick shots at like 80 to 100 yards, and just didn't connect. I mean, it's really, really difficult trying to get these javelina. They're like right on the edge of being visible. So, with all the grass and cactus and stuff. So we're gonna keep at it. It's day 2. We've had a few chances already, and we're just gonna keep after it. We're gonna keep using the Thompson Contender handgun because it's awesome, and it's just fun. Something that you can do, especially us as guides, and we've hunted and guided these javelina so many times. Something that you can do that you don't have immediate success with. Like, we've been on 2 groups of javelina, and it's not a guaranteed deal. It's something that makes it really fun, and that's kind of why we hunt, and if it was easy, it would change the game for us. And we just have so much fun as guides out here hunting these javelina because they are a challenge. They are spot and stalk, and they are very wary, given they don't have the best eyesight, but they survive out here very well. And it just goes to show you that if a couple guides that do this a lot can't make it happen right away, I mean, it's an accomplishment. And when we actually do make it happen, hopefully we do, we're gonna definitely celebrate. It's gonna be fun. So I just really appreciate being out here in the desert and being able to chase these guys, and that the season that we have, a handgun archery muzzleloader season, is just such a cool opportunity to get on these guys and make it happen in a different way. We like hunting them with every kind of weapon, but it's just fun having these pistols out there and trying these out and really getting to know the best way to hunt these guys. So we'll keep you posted. It's still fun. It can be frustrating not getting the animal, but the best miss is a clean miss, and we've had a couple clean misses, and that's all we can ask for. And again, it's just so fun that we get to do this. I'm just super excited. Gary's super excited, and we're having a good time. So, all right, we hit the road, so I'm gonna walk back to the truck. All right, we're just talking in on some pigs right now. Got everybody rolling. Saw some pigs a little bit farther out in some thick, nasty country. So, round 2, we're gonna give her a try. Hopefully we knock one down. And hopefully I don't get stuck with too much cactus first. Pretty sure that's something. Oh yeah, that's them, Gary. You see what I'm talking about?
I think so.
So we just located the group of Javelina that split off from Matt's group, and there's like 5 or 6 of them in there, and so we're getting on them right now. Gary's just getting set up. Still in the same spot. They're just kind of moving up that mountain a little bit. I see them walking. They're walking away down that wash. You see them? They're gonna come out. See it? See it? Alright, so we had a group of Javelina down here below us working. They cut through a wash. They popped out. I got one right out in the open, and I was able to make a clean shot, about 115 yards, and it was just finally was able to make it happen. Had a good still shot and made things work, and yeah, it was awesome. The hunting with a pistol like this is a challenge out here in the West. It's not sitting in a deer stand or blind. Especially with these Javelina, they're always moving and always in and out of brush, and so it took me a few tries, a few opportunities, and we made it happen. Alright, so what we're going to do here now is we're just going to gut them out, just to get them cooled off and get the guts out, so nothing spoils. Get them in the pack them back to the truck, and we'll worry about doing the trophy skinning here a little bit later on today. What kind of knife are you using there? I'm using a Benchmade. It's real lightweight, holds a real good edge, and it's not more than what you need, so it's like it's nothing in your pack. Just like a nice sharp edge when I do this. Helps me from making cuts too deep. So I like to just kind of start real light, just get the skin going here. And this cut like this is fine if you're going to do a trophy mount, like full body or something, going just right up the middle. You don't have to, it's not going to mess anything up. So I'm just getting her going here. There we go.
the way up. Broke a leg on this one. All good. So I'm going to be kind of careful right here as I finish down, basically connecting down to the butthole. Being careful not to get any guts. So this is all skin that I'm getting right now. Now you can see now I have the cut line. I did kind of nick it a little bit, which is alright. So I didn't actually get any guts, so I'm putting my fingers down, blade up and away from the guts. Just that way we're not puncturing anything we don't have to. Finish this down a little bit farther. Okay. Now from this point on, be able to just kind of roll out here. See, I got the liver a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Work it loose and roll it out.
It's up for that cactus right in the middle.
Yeah, it's a little cactus eater, so you got to watch your fingers. As Tim pointed out there. And so I got all the nasty stuff out, so I'm going to work a little bit further up and get the heart and lungs, which isn't going to spoil anything. This Javelina, you can cut the rib cage. A little bit of effort, kind of give yourself a little bit more room to work with in there.
You hit the heart.
Yeah, heart's obliterated. Lungs has his chunk missing out of it.
Dude, yeah, perfect heart shot.
We got a fully gutted Javelina here. I'm just gonna hold it up and get some blood out. And this one's ready to go.
Gary just showed us a great tutorial about how to gut a Javelina while you're in the field. Sometimes you're not in the right situation to actually quarter it out or do anything like that. It's too dirty or it's just hot or whatever it is. Gutting it is a very necessary thing to do, especially with these Javelina. You can do it real quick, cools the meat off, and it makes them very easy to pack, and that way they don't get too bloated and you don't have the intestines. If there's any kind of intestinal damage, the intestines don't sour and affect any of the meat. So yeah, next step is Gary's just going to get it ready and put it in his pack, and we're going to hike all the rest of the gear back to the vehicle and work on the finer stuff at camp. You know, we like to have a little bit more just control and sanitary environment. like tarps or tables where we can actually really work in getting the meat out precisely and properly. So Gary's just gonna pack it up. One thing that we do, a good tip is that always have like a heavy duty contractor garbage bag with you when you're javelina hunting, because they're just about the right size to throw these guys in there, and it keeps your bag from getting too bloody or too stinky. Like I said, with an intestine shot or some kind of gut shot, it can really stink, and it doesn't matter what animal you're talking about. But with these specifically, you don't want to just throw them in your bag all bloody and nasty. So pro tip, throw a big contractor garbage bag in there. It helps keep everything nice and clean, and yeah, it acts like a game bag a little bit. Obviously the heat's going to maintain, but we're not going to leave it in the garbage bag for too long of a period of time. We're just going to keep it clean, get it right back. It's already airing out a little bit, and then we're going to roll. Gary likes to use sheets.
I like to use pillowcases.
Pillowcases, I mean.
They're considerably cheaper and exactly the same thing, and a lot of times actually more durable. I'm not represented by any game bag company, so it doesn't hurt my feelings to do this. And plus I like the patterns. They're nice and festive. This way it just kind of helps keep everything together and clean, and just that way when I get back, if we got to hang it for a little bit, it's no big deal. All I got to do is hang it from the tree. So now it's in what I consider a game bag. Also helps maintain the mess a little bit better. Alright, got that in there. I like to pull the rest of my gear out in case something does leak in that bag. But it's always going to go down, so like my jacket and other stuff like that, I'm going to set on top. And that way with gravity, if there is a hole in the bag, sometimes their teeth or the hooves can nick a hole. If it leaks, it's just going to leak on the bag itself and not all over my stuff that I might want later today. And don't want to smell like that. There you go. I got everything in here. Ready to go.